What's up, YouTube? Time for another AMFG. So here we got me and David playing again. David and I should say. This was our third game, I believe, third or fourth in a series of 11 games. So here he's playing a kind of closed Sicilian type structure. It's pretty safe for both sides, although, both sides also have attacking chances. Here I played e5. This wasn't exactly correct. This is okay in certain positions, but not really ideal here. White can play f4 right away. You can see that the rook can get opened up because the knight is over here out of the way. So I can't get a similar break with f5. And, one of the problems with f4 is this diagonal here. But as you can see, the c-pawn solidly here, white c-pawn keeping it from going forward. So it's unlikely Black's going to check here and get a knight here or anything crazy like that. Let me get rid of all these circles. So yeah, f4 here is pretty well timed. And it takes, you can take with a knight. Probably bishop. The bishop is not as good. Yeah. Well, one thing I've learned in chess pretty recently is a lot of times with white or with black, you can really delay developing this queenside bishop. It's usually like the last minor piece you want to develop because you're not really sure whether it does it want to go here, does it want to go here, does it want to pin a knight, does it want to try to attack a fianchetto bishop. So anyway, this would have been a good way for David to play. Although another engine saying it's pretty equal, but yeah, it just gives white some attacking chances. Anyway, David played a4, just getting space all over the board. I jumped in with my knight, winning the same piece twice. I mean, this was my worst game that I played. So this makes some sense. Oh yeah, I did include some games in the annotation. I mean, this video is to help David, so e5. Instead of e5, I could have played a6, rook b8, b5. Try to undermine white center this way. That's a pretty common way to do these things instead of e5. So I included some games that you can check out. So David's trying to do a pretty similar thing to undermine my center with b4, so I stopped that with a5. Yeah, this move seems kind of lame, but bishop here is much better. So b3. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's the deal with b3. Knight here looks reasonable because this bishop's blocking up protection of the square. And if I have to play something like rook a6 or queen b8, it's a little awkward. And I don't really want to take. Yeah, this pawn is, well, he's fine, but this pawn prevents the knight from coming back. I mean, I just like white here. And yeah, white has the two bishops, and my bishop is bad because it's pawns on the dark squares. So yeah, knight b5 would have been an alternative. b3. Now he takes this knight. I'm not sure why. I mean, this is a strong knight, but keep in mind this is white's good bishop. So yeah, I don't think this is. Though I can understand he wants to put his knight here, but again, if this and takes, this is pretty good. And now you still have this nice dark squared bishop. So you have all the pawns on light squares, you have the dark squared bishop. Maybe at some point you can play queen e2, bishop here, try to trade this off, try to checkmate. Or just keep this guy around, he's a good piece. If ever like knight here. You can even go all the way back, I was thinking here. This is also good. And then kick the knight. So, but instead, David gave up the bishop, knight in here. And yeah, this was a blunderful game on my part. So engine actually gives me significant edge, even though I have to play this awkward move here. Yeah, I guess. I don't see why it's giving me an edge. Because how am I breaking out? I'm not playing this pawn here. I don't really want to take this knight, do I? But yeah, white doesn't have a dark squared bishop. Just gonna play some moves to see kind of what's the idea here. Okay, putting more pressure here. With discovery ideas. Huh. This is really tricky. Close positions are really tricky to play. Um, but I guess if the position ever opens up, black has the two bishops, and yeah, white's pawn structure is not really suited for him to have a light squared bishop, so that's what gives me an edge, I guess. So yeah, here I just blundered the pawn. David said he wanted me to focus on the opening, so I will focus mostly on the opening in this game because this was the critical phase. Usually, in my opinion, middle games are much more important most of the time, but you should have some understanding of the opening. Anyway, but here I just blundered the pawn, and that's a pretty significant pawn. Um, yeah, David took here. Interesting to note that, well, yeah, obviously you take here, queen moves, and then he moves the knight. Interestingly, you could all, I'm not sure if he considered this, but this looks kind of scary, this type of structure. But after f3, this is a common theme. When you give up bishop, the fianchetto bishop, a lot of times you can create what Yakov Norwitz calls like a mini bishop. And yeah, a queen here all by herself um, is actually not that dangerous. Sometimes she can even get trapped by moves like G, say if here, um, okay, H5 is okay, but say black just does some nothing move. Uh, yeah, here it doesn't work. I mean, this is like a self-mate of the queen, but yeah, H1, and then again, I'm just going to make nothing moves, but just to show the idea. So yeah, sometimes the queen can get trapped, and I've achieved this in some games. It's pretty fun when it happens, but the moral is that this structure, it looks kind of dangerous, but there's no rook coming over here anytime soon. Black's not going to deliver mate unless white really screws this up. And yeah, the queen is misplaced over here. It's out of action and should probably go back anyway. But David's move is also fine. And I'm just desperately trying to get something going here. And here, this is a mistake. Um, yeah, I need to say just H1 and yeah, get out of any checks here. And white has an advantage, almost not quite the full pawn that he's up, but definitely an advantage. But after f4, uh, here I should have taken, king takes, and take advantage of this hole right here. And after white defends, engine doesn't even think. I mean, this is also good for black, but he doesn't even think I should hit. Doesn't even think I should jump in there. Just now black's the one that's attacking, and yeah, I mean, keeping control of this hole is like even more important than winning the exchange. And if white takes here, huh? Now we're going in here. What's the difference? The difference is, let me see. Oh yeah, the difference is that I'm trying to understand why doing this. This would be like my instinct, obviously, most people's instinct. I guess this pawn is getting rounded up, but after this instead, there's no d5 like here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like pretty tired today, so I know this isn't the best video ever. Um, but yeah, f4 was a mistake. But here I blundered with queen g4, and yeah, from here on David played really well, and I'm just losing. This is like a small mistake because it drops the e-pawn. Um, but it's another small mistake. Better to kick the queen out first, get rid of this pin, kick me back, and probably then play here, or even knight here. So many juicy places to go. And yeah, this pawn isn't falling. There's discoveries threatens. Yeah, but the way David played it, he finished me off. What the hell? Whew, it's just one of those days. One of those days. Um, yeah, just gonna go over this real quick. Yeah, David pretty much keeps his advantage. I don't know if there's any point where I really could have come back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this 4-2 on the queen side and in the center is just too much for me. So yeah, David defeated me that game. Main things were some stuff I should have done differently in the opening, and here David should have played f4 with his rook over here. And again, if you want to study this opening, just go over different variations. I threw some games in here, including a Fishy Anand game. Just check out the PGN on Lead Chess. Check out the study, and yeah, a lot of complications. Okay, this move wasn't good, and then f4 wasn't good because I can take, just visualize it, I can take this bishop and then jump into this hole here. And yeah, and then my bishop is nicely placed. This hole is a big problem. Um, yeah, and yeah, white just has too many holes in his position. But instead I blundered, and yeah, David finished me off nicely from here. So thanks for watching. I will get a better night's sleep tonight and be making some more AMFGs soon. I'm going to get back on a regular schedule of AMFGs. So stay tuned.